Okay guys, so right now you're looking at the Cobra 148 GTL. This is the one that was modified, completely and utterly modified. And we have a call sign on the inside of the Cobra, BE1 LAU, lorry it looks like. He seems to be the one that, well, owned the radio. Can't say now he actually modified the radio, but he owned the radio at one point. And so this is the inside. All the wires are willy-nilly. So we got wires here spliced together, wires here spliced together, like a resistor in there looks like. Yeah, looks like we might have some parts removed down here altogether. And yeah, so let's take a look at this side. She was modified. So we got a bunch of wires here going to the PLL. This one here just goes to ground by the looks of it. Yep, ground. And the rest of these here are the modifications. So we're going to start by removing all of this. Remove all the wiring going to the 3 switches here. And we're going to go back and figure out how that all wires back up. But we do have another one here that we're going to use this one as a guide to put this one back together, hopefully. And one notable thing I noticed is look at a bend on the board over here. What a bend on that. Wicked, eh? Anyway, let's start demodifying a modified radio. Okay. So I removed the front from the radio so we can actually get at the switches properly. And just let them hang over the shelf. And yeah, anyway, so you can get right at the switches here. So as you can see, they are fully disconnected. And the modifications of the MB8719 is been removed. And yeah, and there is the bits, including the 4.7K resistor sitting over there. That's all the wiring that went to the switches. I'm going to keep the weight insulation material. I'd reuse that again somewhere, I'm sure. But so now I'm going to figure out. There's one subscriber mentioned about a resistor. Mount it on which position? The bright and dim. And yeah, she's actually right there. So I'll have to put that one back in place. So, alright. Okay, so let's gut this some more now and figure out what's going on. Because along right here, as I said earlier, it looks like parts have been removed from the board. Let me get a pointer here. So parts are removed here. Part has been removed there. Looks like parts are removed here. A part has been removed there. And a part has been removed here. So this section right here, I'm assuming, folks, just assuming, this has something to do with the open clarifier of the radio, because they do have an open clarifier on this thing. They're getting the 8 volts from over here. That's what this wire is for. And the clarifier is getting its ground from here. So I got that one left in place for now. For right now, I want to get the switches working right and get this working channel 1 to 40, and once we get that much working, then we'll go ahead and repair what's done with the clarifier control. But yeah, so I guess we'll start with what are we going to start with here? I guess we can start with the bright and dim. Bright dim, which would be, yeah, be this one. Bright dim, and then we'll go with the high low and CBPA. Don't look like the A&L noise blanker switch. Don't look like that's been tampered with, so they should be fine. But these three here have definitely been messed with. So yeah. Anyway, start with the bright dim, and I guess we'll go from there and see where we're to here. Okay, guys, we're getting there slowly, but we're getting there. So I've got the high-low switch right here, reinstalled, wires connected, and I have the, or I should say the bright dim switch over here, rather, bright dim, and the high and low. These guys here are now wired up. So the only one left to do now is the CBPA switch, which is this one. And she's going to take 6 wires that has to be reconnected, which is right here. This one there. 6 wires I need to reconnect here to go back to the board here. So yeah. So like I said, I'm using this one here to figure out where the wiring is going. Trying to put this one here back to stock. It's going to be a long road, I think, but we're getting there. So I gotta cut some tie wraps to follow the wires. I'll be replacing all these tie wraps when I'm done. All of them will all be put back in again. But I need them to trace the tie wraps in order so I can chase the wires wherever the hell are going on the board. And yeah, so we're working on it. So looks like we got a join here still, and yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on here, but just take me time, slowly go through it. So that red one there goes to the light, same as the other one did. But yeah, slowly but surely. So got one here I gotta figure out. I got 6 wires. I don't know if they've been completely disconnected from the board or what. But anyway, let's keep chugging, shall we?